Hello, welcome back to another video. I've been doing this like gift guide thing on my page where I've been sharing like gifts that you can give people or things that we would add to our Christmas list if we didn't already have them already. But today I thought it'd be so fun to share what's on my Christmas list. I've been really good the last few years about trying as I'm like putting things in my cart, instead of checking out. Just adding them to like a note in my notes app to think of Christmas ideas. And not only that, it was easy for me because I'm one of those people that will add stuff to my cart and then just leave it. And then I'll go back to the website and be like, oh, I have like 5 things in my cart. What the heck? And then I started adding them to my list, my Christmas list, obviously. So I want to share them with you, just to give you some ideas. Again, I feel like it's super helpful watching videos like this, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that does sound really nice or really up my alley. I should add that to my Christmas list. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Enjoy this video, and I hope you like, subscribe, stick around for a while. I do plan on doing Vlogmas this year. I know I've talked about that a lot, but I'm really just trying to hold myself accountable to do it because I know it's going to be tough. If you've never like watched Vlogmas before, it's like you do a vlog every single day. And I know we might do some Christmassy things, but I also just have some other fun things planned. I'm not going to do it on YouTube, but I'll put it on my shorts. I'm going to do that in short style. Or if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm also going to upload them there. So let's get into the video and share everything that's on my Christmas list this year. Okay, we're gonna start with like kitchen items because I do have quite a few kitchen items on my list. One of the items is new pans. I would love to get like a Hexclad or a Caraway pan, but they are really expensive and I don't want to put that on my list. But I really just want new pans. We do have cast iron, which is fine, but like anytime I use the cast iron or we have just like steel, I don't know, we just have regular pans, but anytime I use them our stuff sticks so bad. And Gary's like, yeah, they're really old, we just really need new ones. So I have a couple like little, I have a pan that's like little and then one that's bigger, and it's like a set of two on my list right now. If I don't get them this year, we actually did see some at Costco that are worth checking out. So if I don't get them this year, I might just go to Costco because they're like $40 for 2 pans and they look really nice quality. But that's currently on my Christmas list. And then I have also this cookbook on my list. We kind of get in a rut of doing the same things, like doing like hamburgers, chicken, like I feel like you're probably the same. Like you just have a rotation of recipes that you do every single week, which I want to get out of that. So I have this everyday dinners cookbook on my list just to kind of switch it up and try new recipes. Another two, I have two more kitchen items. So have you ever heard of the super cubes? We also saw these at Costco, and I told Gary, I was like, if these weren't on my Christmas list, we would pick them up. But they're like these silicone molds. Like I'll put a picture on the screen here so that you can see it, but you put like leftover soup in it and then you freeze it and then you take them out of the rubber like molds, and then you put them in a bag. We get stuck in this bad habit of just putting sauce, like marinara sauce that Gary makes, or chili in a gallon bag, and we try to lay it flat, but sometimes it just isn't, or sometimes we're just lazy and throw it in there, and then it's this weird shaped thing that's taking up weird room in our fridge and freezer, and it's just annoying. So I'm like, this could make our life so much easier. So I put them on my Christmas list this year. I think they were on my Christmas list last year. I think I actually originally saw them on Shark Tank. But the idea is so cool. And you could also get the smaller ones for like 4 individual servings, or you can use the bigger ones for like 2 servings each, which is super great, especially literally just me and my husband in the house. And then the last kitchen item I have is that we need new glass Tupperware containers. Again, I'll show you a picture on the screen here. These are like, and we've been shying away or trying to get rid of all of our plastic Tupperware containers, because when you microwave plastic, it can get in your food and all of these things. So we're trying to switch to all glass, and we do have a bunch, but they are really getting old. We've had them for 5 years, probably, if not more. And so the lids aren't all fitting correctly, and like it's just one of those things where it's time for us to get new ones. So that's another item on my list. And then the last 2 items are kind of random. I have one makeup-y item. I really, really want to try the Merit blushes. I feel like I've seen so many people trying them recently and loving them. I actually really just want to try anything from Merit Beauty in general. I feel like their face stick was really popular too, or their contour wand. But I really just want to try their blushes because I've been really into like liquid blush, and like the Dibs blush, my favorite, and just like blending it in. So I really want to try the Merit blushes, so that's also on my list. A few more things. So workout wise, so I work out like 6 to 7 times a week, and I do prioritize 10,000 steps a day most days. I've been seeing it all over social media, and you can probably relate to this too. A weighted vest. It's called rucking, I think. Weighted walking essentially, but it's really good for like bone density and stuff like that. I know there's so many other benefits, but that's the benefit I know off the top of my head. And I already walk on my walking pad, and I do really enjoy going on walks outside with my husband. And so I was like, if I could just get like a 12-pound weighted vest, that would just add. And again, it has so many health benefits, so I added that to my list. And then also just like workout items and workout sets. So the brand that I have been loving recently is CRZ Yoga. I have so many of their things already. Like I love their bras, I love their leggings. Sometimes they are a little bit looser when I'm like doing like high intensity, but sometimes like once I start sweating, it starts like really sticking and then it won't move. But sometimes I do have to pull it in the beginning. That sounds bad, but I really do love them, and they're really good quality. They're really soft. I even love wearing them for every day. That's literally what I'm wearing right now. Like these gray ones are so nice. But yeah, I put that on my list because you can never go wrong with workout gear. Plus, like I work out 6 to 7 days a week, so it would just give me the opportunity to get rid of some of my older workout stuff that probably needs to go. And then the last item is kind of random. It's just a miscellaneous item, but it is a U Green portable charger. When we were in Japan, one of my husband's friends had one of these, and he got like a big enough size that he could charge his laptop, phone, and maybe it was just his laptop and phone fully with one box. And literally I felt so bad because my charger was like free from the company I work for, like my corporate job, and it was not good. And I knew it probably wouldn't be, but I was like, well, I'll just bring it just in case I need it. And of course, I'm using maps and it's draining my battery and all of these things, so I did need it. And he was so sweet enough to like let me use his. And oh my gosh, it would literally go from like 5 to 85 or 90 in like an hour. It was so fast, and it was like so good. And the battery would then just be at like 80%. I was like, what? And they do a lot of sales on their website too. And I was like, this would just be so convenient to have, not only like at home, but also like when we're traveling. Obviously, that's when I would use it the most. But yeah, it like when he let me use it the first time, I was like, what brand is this? Because I'm going to need one. So that's also on my Christmas list. But I hope this was helpful, and maybe this gave you some ideas to add to your Christmas list. I'm so curious to know what is on your Christmas list. What do you want for Christmas this year? Maybe that'll inspire us to add a few other things. But I hope you're enjoying this series, and I hope it's been helpful for you. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do Vlogmas this year, so I hope you like, subscribe, stick around for a while. Again, my name is Alex. I'd love to have you here. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a happy holidays. See you in the next one.